Hello everyone, Z-Stacks here, and today I want to name one fun fact about every TUGS episode. So here goes. Apparently, in very early scripts for Sunshine, they were originally planning that Sunshine would sing himself. This never happened because it was too dark for the first episode. Pirate. There is a very common fan theory about Zero and why he has an eye patch. Zero has the munitions company logo on his stack, which makes some people think that there was a big munitions fire, damaging Zero's eye and killing the rest of his family, meaning that his uncle is all he has left. Trapped. In the original word print, there was going to be a subplot with the railway line. This was removed. Regatta. Apparently, Regatta was 2 episodes combined into one. The reason it was one plot with Lily Lightship getting damaged, and the other about the TUGS fake parading out to save Grampus. Munitions. Out of everyone who worked on TUGS, most people said that this was their favorite episode. Warrior. Apparently, this episode actually has a word print, which is public. A 20-minute cut word print for the episode. It's impossible to hear any of it, but hey, at least we have a 5th 20-minute cut. Next up, we have High Tide. This episode is infamous for one of the engines, the TUGS engine. For decades, we didn't know its true name. All we knew was that it was called the TUGS engine. But now we know that its real name is Little Owl. Quarantine. This, like Regatta, was 2 episodes combined into one. One about OJ being old and that there's a threat of him being scrapped, and one about quarantine. Ghosts. Apparently, this episode was like back when TUGS first came out, this was the most popular episode of the series. Back then, wow. Jinxed. Jinxed being, even though it was one of the later episodes in the series, it was the very first filmed. Second being Sunshine. High winds. Apparently, this episode is the 11th of the series. However, the original 11th episode of TUGS was going to be a Hercules episode, where he had to pull 3 liners. The reason this episode exists was because the Hercules one, they couldn't fit all 3 liners on one set, and that's why Chris Tollett wrote this episode. Upriver. In Japan, this was the 13th episode instead of the 12th, with Upriver being the 13th and Big Freeze the 12th. And Big Freeze. Apparently, this is the only episode to not have a 20-minute cut because, it was the last in production and they couldn't finish the 20-minute cut. However, we do know that there was meant to be something with Sea Road in this episode. So that was one fun fact about every TUGS episode. My name is Z-Stacks, and goodbye, you all.